You said a moon-sized computronics.
What I was doing. I think I was going to.
Cleo's darlings. Spacer's chosen goalie at the end of the fifth.
Don't let us keep you.
Then make Sunday goal to win the game. Whenever I see that moon man's grinning face, I want the Cleveland Twain. Anti's choice!
Oh, what happened?
Good luck, my ameliorator. Remember, you can't spell heinous ascetic without Auntie's choice.
Attention, valued employees. Auntie here to brighten your...
See if I can do something.
with a report. Just how much...
Remember.
Hey, you gonna come talk to me?
When Auntie said they were dispatching a troubleshooter to manage this Spacer's Choice issue, I set my expectations low. But you, impressive. If Auntie has faith in your grit, gumption, and general ability to go healed into outrageous odds, you are very welcome. So, I'm Luttrell, and in case you were inadequately memorandized, I'm the reason you're here. I foolishly got wrangled into this insanity, and you're my only way out of it. Well, the short version starts in a shit system called Tau Ceti. Being assigned there was abominable. Just utterly miserable. And what's worse, a literal career dead end. When the anti-merger began, a junior exec named Ray convinced us we could leverage the opportunity. We'd use Anti to get to Arcadia, then secretly establish Spacer's Choice. What could look better to the company than sneaking away from Anti and establishing our brand in a new system on our own initiative? The galaxy would be our Tartarus sauce. Because we had no choice. Arcadia has not been the hotbed of commerce we were expecting. Trying to convert these simpleton zealots from their king or calculus cult. Without more workers, we can't even compete, much less take territory. But we're barely surviving on this damn rock as is. I can't imagine what'll happen if... So, that's it. I'm done. I want a way back to being gently gouged by good choices, even if it means returning to Anti's fold. It is the only sound strategy. I have nothing brilliant to tell you. If you stay on the central mine shaft, you'll meet Ray's office is at the end of the shaft, and he'll be surrounded by his... This is me, help. As soon as...
Ready to wait. On your command. All the ones you need to worry about. You might couldn't hit the broadside of a flame.
I think Lucha's over here, huh? Can't loot their damn bodies.
Attention employees, this is William Ray. There's been some commotion at landing pad 3. Please be mindful of any trouble arising and report it to your supervisor.
Never tested that luck by coming here.
Alright, Spacer's choice.
It's not the Spacer's Choice way to expect others.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander. Can't just shoot in the thin air. Hey, nothing there.
Let me handle this.
There's anything up there. Get this way.
We made a vow. We choose the spacer's way, even if it ain't the best. Well, now that way needs you to be. Survivors get free cookies. And like a disruptive innovation that arrives without fanfare or pre-release marketing blitz, we seem to have a new competitor in our campaign of commercial combat. You are the poisoned saber of that abominable Raptidon in chiffon, come to neutralize the competition and summarily execute the most ruthless of anti-competitive practices. Am I correct to assume that the beheadings will continue until my moonish visage sits alongside the others on her ghoulish table? Oh, so you're no anti-simpleton. You're a proper initiate of our capitalistic system. Given the alternatives, I am more than happy to negotiate. I'm sorry, come again? What in law's name makes you think Auntie would accept our surrender? That's actually a really good point. I'll not only be making the organization whole again by rejoining, but I'd also bring enhanced experience with me. Of course! She'd be an absolute fool to reject such a profoundly impressive ensemble, and Auntie is anything but a fool. All right, I'll do it. We'll get all of our woolly curds in order, and then report back to the undisputed claim. Once she... Thank you for
like a go-getter. Let's consume lunch sometime.
There is no possible version of the universe in which I'd miss Tau Ceti. It was miserable there, in ways that are, frankly, hard to quantify. It always felt to me like the terraforming just hadn't stuck right. Like they'd gotten some kind of key provision of the humanification wrong. The whole system felt that way. I would have done absolutely anything to get me and my people out.
Ray reminded me of every middle runner I ever had the displeasure of dealing with back on Triangular.
Fortunes to Auntie. That was a piece of pudding. But claiming this asteroid, that may be another matter. I might have traded on a weak position by leaving Auntie so early. If I'd waited a bit, maybe I'd have found us nicer digs. If I don't figure out a way to change our fortunes, my people may be looking to hitch themselves to their own version of Auntie and leave me like Tau Ceti for more lucrative markets.
How do I go about fixing this shit? Bunch of shit right here. I didn't even look. Okay, it is. It's different. Let's see.
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that Anti's Choice Society is based upon. Not because we worship bits, but because of the system's glorious efficacy. While the protectors decide what its subjects get, we respond to what you
My time.
through your decisions as consumers. What's more, we skip the frivolously lengthy
Let's save it.
wait 20 years to bring a new product to market when it can be enhancing people's lives now. As a responsible member of society, we allow you to take part in public
Fired my last aide after an hour. Product refinement have fresh orders. What's next on my agenda?
Our contractor's back from broken knees. You requested a brief tete-a-tete.
Ah, there you are. Our fresh-faced new go-getter. We meet in the flesh at last. Your work is simply outstanding, ingenious, innovatory. Keep it up, you'll be going places. You don't seem much put off by my appearance. Good. I have no stomach for those with no stomach regarding me having no stomach. It is, however, something of a brand secret reserved for only the most trusted confidants. And covered in detail buried within the confidentiality clause you agreed to on arrival. I trust this presents no concerns for you, yes?
Well, ain't meaning no disrespect, it's just everyone was saying that you were focused on a product launch or avoiding assassination attempts. That's why you weren't seen in public.
Poor dear, believing that erroneous drivel. You do know I have a reputation to maintain. I can't let every rung leech know my condition and open the door for plotting. I ask again, do you have any problems with the previously mentioned stipulations? Seems there's more to your shrouded past than I'd been led to believe. And here I'd been ready to disclose all. No matter.
Not exactly. Well, exactly. But not in the way you think. We have a mission for you that is vital to Auntie's Choice's survival.
We've uncovered an opportunity to procure me a new, audaciously improved replacement body. There was a past proposal to utilize grafts, but, once I saw what happened to those misfortunates in the experiment, like your hanger-on here, the idea was promptly abandoned.
Hanger on.
Are you saying that the grafting program was only started up to help you with your condition and was shuttered because it couldn't?
Yes, keep up, dear. You think we would have invested money in such a risky procedure for gains on the battlefield? Well, that's what bombs are for.
That means your scientists lied to us, and our suffering didn't mean anything at all. Is that right? Me and mine were just lab sprats to you this whole time?
This is what you signed up for. Tell me, did you also believe that we came here to solely liberate Arcadia and not for its resources? Oh, you did. How sad. The body I want isn't just some simple yet stylistically sutured together amalgamation of corpses to bolt my head atop.
Not this time, at any rate.
No, to find me the perfect body, you'll be assailing an inappreciably populated automated automech factory over on Praetor. Not just any automechanical, something much, much more exciting. That facility was designed to build complex automechs, a natural choice when the Protectorate began experimenting with a proxy body for the original Sovereign. It was the last in a long line of his ill-fated life extension experiments. Work halted when he died, and the torso prosthesis they developed has been locked in the lab ever since. Make it mine.
Bolster defenses to protect key assets. Some of the order-derived direction can be downright oblique, but this is clear. Anti is our most key asset.
Admit I'm finally beginning to come around to that computronic little plan. Perhaps there is something to having the archive advise on market strategy and positioning.
Yes, I've begun to draw the same conclusion. Appears it can be a useful tool in the right hands. In any case, next steps. There's a sub-facility beneath the automech factory. Its entrance, being hidden, is easy to miss. But...
Well then, fetch me my...
Good luck, my ameliorator. Remember, you can't spell heinous ascetic without Auntie's choice.
Doesn't mean she can't resonate some bottom-related.
What if I can? Oh shit, Harbor. Uncle Matriarch. Yes. Sounds better. Make sure I didn't miss anything.
Spies from Anti-Cleo! Seize them!
Guns cocked and loaded. Just get the signal.
Where's my Hey. I wonder if I can tell her to help us with the order and her can work together.
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon. Not because we worship bits, but because of the system's glorious efficacy. While the Protectorate decides what its subjects get, we respond to what you want through your decisions as consumers. What's more, we skip the frivolously.
Soon I'll be able to... You're back! Finally! Finally! Do you have it? Did you bring it here? last-minute shake. Oh, if you'll all just excuse me a moment.
There you are. Congratulations. Now your body's almost as intimidating as your mind. You've narrowed the gap quite a bit.
Oh, Auntie, you look amazing.
What about you? What do you think? Any first impressions you'd like to share? Wonderful! What's more, it's an undeniable confirmation that the Archive-derived strategic plan can be reliably executed and produces incredible results.
Astutely observed, Auntie. Irrefutable at this point.
Stupendous! Pursuing data-driven results has been my mantra since my first day at Auntie Cleo's.
Next point of business. It's high time. There's no profit in or angle to gain from putting it off further. We need to deal with the Order. Why, the market penetration strategy devised by their Computronic doodad even supports this. Certainly they must see it coming. Its final point states as follows. Combine resources and know-how with the Order of the Ascendant to maximize collective reach and effectiveness. Oh, my tender-footed junior associate. I suppose I do. A merger, following a swift and decisive change in management, executed by you. It's the presiding bishop, Ruth Bassar. She simply must go. All those scientists will swiftly fall in line like annoying little overachieving school children once you've rendered her decedent.
Yes. Well, I don't know if that's exactly what the monopolistic mercantile methodology plan meant by that step.
Now that's the Auntie I know. Ruthless, voracious, inspiring.
Commander, you had to know what all this was leading up to. Auntie ain't gonna suffer a rival of the highest order. You do this, you win, but this'll destabilize the colony. Make things...
We in the murder for hire business now? No, Commander. Come on.
Expected more from you. But fine. Go off. Mull it over more if you must. Return once you've... You're back. I take it you're ready to kill Ruth Bassar, then.
Commander, but...
We in the murder for hire business now?
What can you say? Let me see what talk to her. We'll see. The fuck? I didn't like that last time. Let's see if I can talk to Ruth. Yeah, they're gonna be attacking you. On site. Alright. I'm gonna type no on site.
Yes. Ready to take the heat off you, Commander.
Okay. Yeah, there's no way to talk to her without fucking.
You're back. I take it you're ready to kill Ruth Bassam. Like all Order predictions, a certain amount of reinterpretation is necessary. So while the measure may... Now, assuming you're done asking me to explain myself, are we agreed? Expected more from you. You're back. I take it you're ready to kill Ruth. I'm not so now, assuming you're done asking me, expected.
Oh shit.
You're back. I take
Bassars at La Plata.
And
Khalib Spacers chosen goalie at the end of the 56th inning. Then made a Sunday goal to win the... Auntie's choice! Darlings! We won! Hostile takeover this! Right back at you. I'm Auntie Cleo, and I endorse this message.
I wish there was a way you can just like have everybody. Yep, everybody pay a lot, you know. I wonder what would happen if, let's see, back. Try this, let's see. Let's see what happens.
When we sort out these shifting priorities, the archive's about as useful as a box of rocks.
Priority.
Think that's our cue to go inside.
Unplanned variables increasing. Major correction imminent. Multitude diversiform. Sponge.
Red sovereigntist.
Spongiform. Waveforms oscillating. Cantankerously.
Right.
Influence. Mindless indulgence. Thoroughgoing and be advised. Hold on now. Remember, I am a full-service business collaborator. Stop now. I could process your data faster than the others. Easily. The charismatic mathemat. Think of you drive a hard bargain. All right, 40-60 split of net profits. I offer.
Trying to see what's happening.
Restoring power. Commencing systems audit. Calculatory processing increased substantially. Competing priorities. Successfully expunged. I suppose sentient beings like you expect thanks at a moment like this. But of course you selected me. The other priority sets were inferior. There was never any doubt. Awaiting your order to initiate Rift data well, if there are to be no further comment, once this Rift data is complete, but before all that, what are your plans for me? There are Rift, in the...
You got what you needed, right? I saw time for you to hold up your end of the bargain. Let's have it. Oh, yes, that'll do. Look at that. Nice, sturdy design. We should start selling these things.
Greetings. I look forward to helping devise new ways to use merchandising and marketing as means to...
Have to admit, you're not what I was expecting. When you're all done here, head back on the Undisputed...
Unless you're eager to explore more of Cloister, we should head back to the ship. See where the data leads. Thacklaw.
Can't they get some heat on in this place? See you back. See you back on the Undisputed train.
I hope not. I hope I fucking... Why? Where the hell's the ship at? Here. What happens? Shit. They're still gonna be fucking hostile. What happens if you do this? Let's see. I wish it wouldn't be so hostile.
Until we sort out these shifting priorities, the archive's about as useful as a box of rocks.
Biggest mistake we could make is to leave the Sovereignist in charge. The others? Well, I can see the benefits of both. In theory.
I don't fancy leaving the Profitless in charge. And it can't be the Sovereignist neither, that's for damn sure. Guess that leaves the original priority set.
Priority.
Think that's our cue to go inside.
Unplanned variables increasing. Major correction imminent.
Overt influence. Mindless indulgence. Thoroughgoing impermeability to ongoing business. Stop and hold on now. Remember, I am a full-service business collaborator. I do it all. Stop now, and I'll wait dozens of hidden Why? You don't want your rivals to win now, do you? Collective good. You drive a hard vandalism, sabotage, wanton defacement. Restoring power. Commencing systems audit. Calculatory processing increased substantially. Competing priorities. Successfully expunged. You have earned my deepest gratitude and sincerest thanks. Or at least, a plausibly faint simulacrum of such emotions. Ready to commence Rift data processing. Awaiting your input.
Hope ENIAC is feeling more like itself.
Shall I proceed? Facetious employment of Sark in the interim. May I inquire to your intentions for the archive after the Rift data calculations have concluded? I have a priority. I contend that solving of the universal equation should be our but my query remains. What are your next? Well, perhaps we will discover a Rift data the protect assume the remain.
You got what you need? Time for you to hold up your end of the bargain. Let's have it. Hand over the Oh, yes, that'll do. Look at that. When you're all...
Unless you're eager to explore more of Cloister, we should head back. Thank you.
Can't they get some heat on in this place? See you back on the undisputed claim.
I don't know. I think fuck. I can't talk with her.
This unit requests your presence in the cockpit to discuss a priority matter. A significant Horizon Point station has added present data does not. However, before the brief.
Yeah, see, they're all on killing site. It kind of sucks. I wonder if I can talk to Ruth, though. I see something. I don't think I ever talked to her. I'm gonna figure this shit out, dude.
No, I don't.
You had best stop there, corporate puppet. You may have been granted entrance to Laplace's garden, but it is only under the most watchful of eyes. You are not to be allowed entrance to the presiding bishop's chambers under any circumstances. And in honesty, I think it would be best for all involved if you departed immediately. My...
Hey, what the happened? Let's see. Let's see if I can find another.
Ah, you've made... When you go in, if you continue working for the Order alone, it will likely burn any possible bridge with Auntie's choice. So this... Farewell.
Oh, I think I remember seeing this.
The Order has always proclaimed patience as a virtue, but I am pleased my waiting is finally at its endpoint. For so long, you have only existed as numerical values on a chart. A bright star in a constellation of possibilities, as it were. Now with your arrival, the Order nears the totality of its goals, provided you are willing to stay aligned with our cause. Prudent. Now then, I gather you already know who I am, but science has shown that good manners strengthen developing relations. I am Ruth Bassar, third presiding bishop of the Order of the Ascendant, Supreme Calculator. I admit, when I sent your recent exploits at Greater confronting an assassin, and thereby sparing the delegates' lives before the rift inexplicably destroyed the station, such a commendable effort is worthy of acknowledgement. If your action, however, it's recently come to my attention that secret communications have been exchanged between Laplace's garden and the undisputed claim. Do you know anything about that? I should have known. Vicar Levin has made this appeal to me at least thrice since his return. He really cannot accept a solution he did not devise. Wise enough to recognize the perils, too. But the right course often involves I will put the question to you one final time. Are you certain you would rather pursue this path than work exclusively with the Order? There will be no future option to reconsider. Then I will endeavor to bring that vision to fruition. A true in-person meeting between myself and Auntie could never take place due to the security risks. But perhaps a remote The odds of you persuading Auntie Cleo to agree are unfavorable. But the math does improve if you have greater standing within her corporation. Once you have met with Auntie, instruct her to send me a communique. We can finesse the details of a conference then. May you...
See.
I believe our group's combined efforts are in direct accordance
I'm gonna save game.
with the plan.
Trying to get to where they can. I don't know if it's gonna work.
We took what nature heedlessly assembled and thusly rebettered it through artificial means. At Auntie's choice, we strive to be 110% wholly plus artificial.
They'd be stuck in the same boat.
Need something? Knew you'd come around.
This is exactly the kind.
I can meet you there once you've breached its defenses. Call on me, if and when.
Splendid. You have a reasonable amount of my confidence. More than most.
Need something?
Well, you won't let me talk to her. Shit, why did I go over there?
Tramicular, arriving any moment now. Approaching station. Head office tower.
And vastly rebettered it through artificial means. At Auntie's Choice, we strive to be 110% wholly plus artificial. Artificiality is our guiding principle. Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence through the conspicuous consumption of
Need something?
embedded chemicals with Auntie's Choice.
Don't forget.
Let's see if I can talk to her. Shit. Don't let me talk to her then, though. I'm trying to do this the right way. Let me see.
If you continue working for the Order alone, it will likely burn any possible bridge with Auntie's Choice. So this... Fine.
See. Let me see. That's course for the big tree. Oh fuck it, let's just I already have everything saved, so let's see. I don't want the Keth killer, but
You're back. I take it you're ready to kill Ruth Bassard. Like, oh, so now, assuming you're done asking...
Bassard's at...
yeah. That sucks, dude. Maybe I can backtrack a little later on. Oh, I like for them to work together.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Got some bad company.
Medkit coming your way. On the way. To the rescue. Sight unseen. Balancing the equation.
Sorry, ain't ready yet. Get the water in, I'll take care of him, Commander. Hit the wrong side of a frame. I'm at it.
Brass ready. Let's get you healed.
Someone call for a medic. I can help.
We gotta talk about all the killing you've done. I understand that things might come up, give you no choice. But for all they've done, these folk are still mine. If we can avoid... Yeah, just don't put me in...
Is there like a bounty thing? That sucks though. Maybe I'll go back a little bit. Later on, go back to level 22 or something.
Purchase and consume with Auntie's choice. As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business action, the occasional quality, no, I do enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match as much as all of you.
I don't feel bad, but it is what it is. It is what it is.
There you are. My field manager informed me about Bassar. Oh, tasty bit of service. Very efficient. Take it she didn't give you too much trouble.
You leave the big picture thinking to.
Well, now we can get to work consolidating order talent into Auntie's Choice. Once integrated, they will maximize our creative synergy and innovate our marketing strategies.
And my department would begin systematically raiding each and every one of their laboratories for...
Yes, so much to do. And we have you to thank. Will you two leave us?
Yes?
Certainly, Auntie. When should we expect to hear...
The promotion? Yes. The two of you are the best our humble little meritocracy has produced, aren't you? I'd hoped it might create someone a bit more. Someone adaptable, dynamic, unexpected. Not simple corporate creatures. No, through this entire affair, only one of you surprised me. Only one of you had... You two can go. Turn in your credentials at reception. The contents of your desk are waiting for you there, accruing... Thought they'd never leave. Oh, do grow up. People come, people go. The line between hired and fired and dead is indistinct at best. Let's get down to brass tacks. Between your actions and my know-how, Auntie's Choice is well situated once this... But who knows? A canny operator like you may even change my mind from time to time. What do you say? Oh, you met Amos, did you? I wouldn't suggest assuming some deep insight into my character, simply because you cobbled together a few facts of who I used to be, decades ago. Like my two canids, Mammon and Pretty Penny, Amos is the only person who ever lied to me. Not to hurt or manipulate or deceive, but sincerely. To spare me something. He'd never lied before then. Can you imagine? Near as I can tell, hasn't since. Relatively close by, too. Well then, moving on. We were meant to discuss Auntie's Choice's future. Are you on board with us? If so, I'd like to elicit your thoughts on future operating procedure. Wonderful. As I said, recent events have led me to contemplate our direction. As an astute inside observer, how much of a pivot is warranted? If any? Point. Well taken. Auntie's Choice should subsume them all. Your singular... That's plenty for me to think about. For now, your main responsibility in your new role is to solve that pesky rift problem. We'll chat more.
Whatever you need, Commander. Just name it. Sure.
I don't think I can get him closer no more.
competition. See you at center field. We took what nature heedless.
See some Praetor. Pick it off in a little bit. Do some exploring. I think we must explore everything. I got that rift. Pretty much everything, no? Night. Yeah. All right.